Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the 5 best cards for under 50,000 MT that you can buy here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, hoping that this list is going to continue to increase, continue to grow, that we're going to get good budget cards in tomorrow's drop, which is a Tuesday drop, obviously, and then next Friday as well. We're going to get hopefully more good budget cards. We need good budget cards that can compete with top tier cards. It is one of the most important things in NBA 2K25, at any MyTEAM specifically, and I actually think there's a few cards that they're doing an okay job with so far this year. With that being said, we need more, and I'm hoping we get more, but we got a decent list in this video. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. So we have ourselves here a list of 5 of the best in the game, but I will say before we get to that list, I want to talk about these Gems of the Game cards a little bit in this video, because there are a lot of good Gems of the Game cards. I'm not including them on this list because they're so rare. It's hard to find a lot of them on the auction house. But if you look, for example, I don't think it's true as much for Amethysts, because I think most of the Amethysts, if not basically all of them at this point, are over the 50,000 MT price point, although I am going to check that to confirm right now to see if there's literally any even on the auction house. But the good ones are going to be expensive. There are a few, I guess, but they're not like the best of the best Amethysts, I would say. Most of those are going to be over 50k, but there's a lot of good Ruby Gems of the Game cards. They very, very competent, like Jashawn Stevenson. This is a really good 3 and D card right here. Just a great example to start off with. Versatile defender, has a movable enforcer, has set shot specialist, has on-ball menace. There's a lot of cards like that at the Ruby tier, at the Sapphire tier, that are really, really good cards that I'm not including on this list, but definitely can compete at a high level. So just keep that in mind, that there's a lot of guys out here like these guys who are really, really good cards. And if you look through and find some of those guys, you can get some really good Gems of the Game cards for a pretty affordable price. But with that being said, we have 5 actual guys on this list, and we'll start with number 1, who is actually Amethyst Giannis. So I put this card too low on my power forward top 10 list a couple days ago. He is just speed, dunking, athleticism, size, versatility. This card is tough to match up with at the power forward position with even most diamonds, because he just has a speed, size, athleticism, animation combination that makes him tough to stop. Yes, he's not an elite shooter, but if you're good at shooting, 67 mid-range, 62 3-ball is not at all hard to compete with, or hard to make shots with, at least when you're wide open. 85 driving dunk, 79 standing dunk, 79 ball handle, 74 block, 82 interior, 83 defensive rebounding, 80 speed, 81 agility, 73 speed of ball, 89 stamina, 89 hustle, 78 vert, 85 strength. Just overall solid all-around card. Badge wise, it's a bunch of silver and bronze badges, but he's got silver paint patroller, pogo stick, posterizer, bronze rise up, post lockdown, rebound chaser, movable enforcer, like on-ball menace as well. Versatile defender, athlete, finisher, inside defender, rebounder, all that type of stuff. And as an 80 speed, basically 7-foot power forward with glitchy animations, as always. Giannis is always one of the glitchiest cards in my team. He is just a really, really, really nice card that you can get for sub 50k that I think can compete with a lot of cards a lot more expensive than him and a lot better than him. So he is a great option. And actually, I maybe should argue him at number 4, because I have at number 4 right now Tracy Murray, this Ruby, who has an incredible release. I did a gameplay on him. Really nice release, really good shooter, but again, badge wise kind of limited. Only 4 golds are Deadeye, Limitless, and Set Shot Specialist, as well as shifty shooter. So even if you do add a couple badges to him, he's only going to have like 7 total badges max, which is just not great. Now, a 93 ball is really good. 84 perimeter and 82 speed is certainly not bad either. And he does have good size at 6'7", especially at the shooting guard position, but he's not an unbelievably elite defender. The badges could be a little better. His release is really, really good. He's a great shooter for sure. But I do think that arguably, or probably, this Tracy Murray card isn't amazing because of the limitations that he does have badge wise. So realistically, I should probably put him at number 5, but I will put him, I think I'll go number 5 for Tracy Murray and number 4 for Giannis. So we'll switch that around, and I think that makes this list a little bit more accurate. And then we got 3 of the true best budget cards in the game in the top 3, starting with Bruce Bowen, who is not insane. He's pretty rare, and he's not cheap for a Sapphire. 23k, 28k, all that type of stuff. Not a common card, but he's 6'7", at small forward, 80 offense, 91 defense. Offensively, he doesn't do much besides shoot. 88 3-ball, not much else. Defensively, though, 96 in perimeter is Very, very good. 69 steal, 64 perimeter interior isn't insane, but it'll get the job done. You don't really need those ratings to be as high as much as you need perimeter defense to be high on an elite lock this year, especially. It's 78 speed, but 96 agility as well, which basically includes lateral quickness. So elite perimeter defender with elite lateral quickness, that is what he does at a very high level, and that is the value of this card. Plus 7 gold badges. You got limitless range, so shooting. You got a ton of defense as well. Challenger, off-ball pass, pick dodger, glove, on-ball menace, high flying denier. Again, if you do have this card, I don't think it would hurt to add interceptor, set shot specialist, and movable enforcer. If you could add a couple badges to him, that certainly won't hurt, but really good release, great shooter, great on-ball defender. That's what he provides, and that is a very, very elite skill set that it makes him able to compete with some of the highest tier and most elite cards in the game, even as only a Sapphire, because he is an absolutely exceptional defender, and he has a very nice release and can shoot the ball at a high level from range. Yes, he's not the most insanely complete card in the world, but he can very much compete at a very high level, and I think he's one of the best budget cards in my team. Number 2 is going to be Amethyst, Pau Gasol, who I did actually sell my Pau, but Pau is also going for around that 30k MT mark. Actually looks like he's maybe slightly sub 30k. No, he's right at about 30k MT. The cheapest one I think I see right now is 31k. But with that being said, what Pau gives you is, I gotta find a base. Why does this Pau have 4 extra hoffs? Why? Who added posterizer handles for days, unpluckable, and lightning launch to Pau Gasol? Why would you do that? That's insanely random. Regardless, Pau is 7 foot, 90 offense, 87 defense, 92 post game, 90 mid range, or sorry, 86 mid range, 76 3 ball, 81 free throw, 85 standing, and 75 driving dunk, 84 block, 86 interior, 84 offensive, and 88 defensive rebounding. Is he fast? No. 64 speed is kind of slow, but he does everything else really well. 64 speed is high enough at 7 foot to compete decently well. And then he's got Hoff post up poet, gold post fade phenom, box out beast, brick wall post powerhouse, silver rise up, break starter, rebound chaser, paint patroller, bronze post lockdown, and set shot specialist. Now, again, with this card, if you are going to maximize him, I do think it would be good to specifically add a movable enforcer and maybe pogo stick. I think those are really good badges that he could use, but he's already a good inside defender. His release is nice. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds very, very well. He's a versatile defender, and he is a great post-up player, great finisher, all that type of stuff. Pau is one of those cards who, I mean, if y'all watch my Pau Gasol gameplay, he is a really, really good center. And he is, I mean, and as far as budget centers go, he is the best option right now in my team, and I don't even think it's particularly debatable. Pau is pretty easily the best budget center in my team. And again, hoping to get more good budget cards to go alongside a guy like Pau, but I think he's an awesome card, and I think for 30-ish thousand MT, if you need a center, he's your best value option there. Number 1, though, is going to be Mr. Shareef Abdur Raheem, who is around 20-ish thousand MT, slightly more potentially, but he is very, very good. 9 gold badges, 12 silvers, and 3 bronzes is a lot of total badges, especially for a Ruby. Has gold post lockdown, pogo stick, rebound chaser, physical finisher, high flying denier, silver posterizer, rise up, off ball pest interceptor, brick wall, set shot specialist, strong handles, on ball menace, and paint patroller, silver bailout, or sorry, bronze bailout, challenger, movable enforcer. Pretty much every single key defensive badge on at least some tier on this card. Not to mention he can guard on the perimeter and he can guard on the interior. He has a very, very solid release, 83 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 83 ball handle. He gives you actual offensive ability as well. Versatile defender, very good rebounder, 84 speed. If you want to play him at the 3 or the 4, he can play both positions at a very high level, is going to defend his butt off. Nice release, is athletic, kind of does everything well. This is the best budget card in the game right now, and I don't even think it's all that debatable. Considering he's 23,000 MT, if you have a little bit of MT and you're looking to upgrade either your small forward or power forward position, Shareef is your number 1 option in my team right now, and an absolutely elite budget card who hopefully we will get more cards like this in the very near future. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.